Hello, welcome to the fabulous Powerhouse Smart Friday education session. We're really excited to have our fabulous speaker in Susan Bertram. Hi, John Dean, welcome to the group. Verone is also on the call. We have a lot of people that are, okay, Verone Mays with Thomas Brick Company. So nice to meet you, Verone.
Thank you.
And John Dini. And we have another list of esteemed attendees who will be joining us today. And we're going to get started because it's a half an hour, but a very powerful half hour. I'm going to get everyone on here to mute. So let me mute John, and I'm going to mute Verone. Okay, I'm going to unmute Susan. And it's just going to be Susan and I. And welcome again. So we're going to be talking with materials marketing, Susan Bertram, who has been a member of Powerhouse Smart for quite a while. And not only that, I personally know Susan and have been a raving fan of hers for many years in our luxury design build industry. And since Susan has become an expert at materials marketing, she is really every one of the events that she participates in. She shares something new that I didn't know about from what they offer materials marketing, especially for landscapers and outside industry professionals, as well as inside. So builders and landscape architects and anyone who works on properties with hard materials. This is going to be a very informative session with Susan. At the end, we'll have a little time possibly for Q&A if you want to put that in the chat. Again, you are being recorded, so be careful what you say. Excited to spend the next 25 minutes with you all. We will end at 12:30 sharp, and then we can send you the recording. So without further ado, let me please ask you to go to Susan's picture and take the little three dots up in the right-hand corner and hit pin. And now that's going to make Susan center focus. And she's in a beautiful part of the showroom. And Susan, I'm going to be here to kind of navigate with you because I always learn something new when you talk, and I'm going to allow you to take it over from here and share something. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen.
Excellent. Ooh, beautiful.
Okay, so you guys can see that. Okay, great. So welcome and thank you for joining me today. Meaningful conversations are important to us now, even more than ever. I miss them. I assume we all miss them. Our lives are busy and more isolated than ever before. And I'm finding that the best way to have meaningful conversations is to take the time to get to know each other a little bit. So today I'm hoping to let you get to know me and materials marketing so that we can begin to have meaningful conversations. And let me see, I got to start this. Sorry about that. Let me.
Oh, no, that's great. And you're right. And it's all about meaningfulness. And we preach that at Powerhouse Smart.
Okay. So welcome and hold on. This is our showroom. We're just outside of the Merchandise Mart at 212 West Kenzie.
Yep. Perfect location. I
So,
know.
right. And is this, so what screen are you guys seeing right now?
So I see the welcome to MML, which, and we see the outside of the brand new showroom on Kinsey, which is right across from the Merchandise Mart.
Okay. So, so now are you seeing the screen, our story?
Not yet. So
no. Okay. So I've got to start. I apologize.
No problem. So just so you all know, materials marketing just opened this brand new showroom about 1.5 years ago. It's stunning. All right, now the video is working a little bit, Susan, but it's having a little bit of a difficulty.
Okay. I'm going to try to.
Yeah, we're on the blue screen. So one of the things that is really special about the particular showroom that they opened across from the Merchandise Mart is they also have an outdoor area. And again, this particular education session that Susan and her showroom manager, regional manager Paul, and I talked prior to today was to really explain that, you know, while our materials are most often seen in beautiful fireplaces and exterior columns and limestone, but also in kitchens with hoods, that what they have at materials marketing applies so much to landscapers and outdoor living. And for all of us now during COVID, we all recognize that our luxury consumers are more than ever interested in investing in their homes, specifically their outdoor living lives. All right, Susan, we see our story.
So you're at our story now?
Yes.
Okay, so I apologize about the technical glitch here. So my grandfather was actually a stone cutter in the quarries outside of Bloomington, Indiana, like in the famous movie Breaking Away about the little 500 race at Indiana University where I graduated. Since 1965, our passion has been to bring your design dreams to life through the timeless beauty of natural stone. We quarry, cut, and carve and polish stone to the Earth's oldest, most durable, and most sustainable building material into your vision. Each piece is a unique piece of art. Our quarries are larger than many football fields combined together. As you can see, this is just one of our quarries, and you're seeing ledges where we actually cut the limestone out, and you're seeing how large some of these blocks actually become.
Wow. So is that you in that picture, Susan? Were you actually in
I'm right there. I'm right here.
Wow.
That was like my first week or two about a year and a half ago. And, you know, at one time somebody said, what are those quarries like? They're pretty dusty unless it's raining.
Second, Susan. Must be an amazing experience. So Susan, you froze. So I'm not sure if today is going to be a good day for technology. There you go. You're better back now.
Okay. So as America's oldest and largest fully integrated stone manufacturer, we control the quality of our work. Every custom fireplace, floor tile, column, range hood comes direct from our North American factories to your job site. And because of this, we can provide domestic lead times, and quick ship programs are available to meet your timelines. The images you're seeing here, this is actually a workstation for one of our carvers, and you're seeing how they actually hand carve these designs into the stone.
That is amazing.
So please join me in our showroom. The right side of our reception desk represents what our stone blocks look like when they're pulled from the ground. The middle portion of the desk represents my favorite finish, the hand-hewn striations on the diagonal. And to the far left, our tried and true honed finish. The archway leading into our stone room highlights the architectural door window surrounds and showcases a variety of our molding profiles.
That is so cool how you built that into the arch. Wow.
Yeah. We offer over 38 stones that we can fabricate architectural three-dimensional elements and tiles ranging in price from $6 to $40 a square foot. We can make natural stone tiles in any size or shape you want. One benefit of working with materials marketing is that we customize our stone with over 10 unique finishes that when applied to the stone, it creates a really unique custom look. Some of the techniques that we use are sandblasting, brushing, hand scraping, and chipping. Recently, I worked with a powerhouse smart designer, and she was able to specify a unique 16 by 8 inch rhomboid stone in our Jordan Antico finish, rather than just specifying a more common 12 by 24 inch rectangle. So because we are the fabricator, we can provide you with truly custom finishes.
I'm sure that's going to be spectacular. That should be the next Susan.
The next project tour, yeah.
Yeah, the wine cellar. Yeah.
Yeah. So the goal of our showroom, is to enable you and your clients to envision the spaces you're creating. As you enter our stone room, our limestone travertines and marbles were featured on the left, spinners. And in addition to the spinners, we have a display that shows each of the stone finishes in all of our custom finishes. It's interesting to me how when you look at this same stone, which is our sable marble, depending on what finish gets applied to it, how different a look you can achieve for your clients. So hopefully when we're able to have a conversation in person, these displays will assist you and your clients to envision the spaces that you're trying to create. One of the trends that I'm seeing in the natural stone industry is through the use of movement, texture, and shape, stone is being used to create artistic pieces that are showing up in second homes across the country. In these images, our charcoal limestone sticks are staggered and custom curved to corners to create the dramatic Austin home designed by Michael Shue. This stone structure actually doubles as a window treatment and provides a way to bring in natural light into the home.
That's a very cool house.
So, yeah. So one way for us to start meaningful conversations is to review your initial architectural drawings. These are two homes that I'm currently working with the architects, the builders, and the interior designers. By working in tandem early on in your process, I'm able to help my clients do project estimating and, when necessary, value engineer design elements to meet your design objectives and the project's investment levels. So as soon as you have projects on the drawing table, is the time to start talking with us about the stone options.
So Susan, can I ask a couple questions?
Sure.
So in the particular one on the left, which is a very traditional home, it looks like the stone application is on the lower level. Is there some above that?
It's in this home, it's predominantly, this home is in Telluride, and it is predominantly on the lower level because it is built into a steep hill. And so all of the views for this house are out front. And so in this home, I'm doing not only the exterior stone, but we're also doing the entryway stone, floating stone stairs, and some of the stone in the fireplaces and the bathrooms of that home.
So very traditional, yet on the right side, very contemporary. And what are you working on for that?
Well, in this home, I'm doing the exterior, which I just received an image from the architect of the mock-up that's been done for that. And I'm also going to be sharing a couple of other things. The interior designer for this project is a Powerhouse Smart interior designer. And so we'll be doing the exterior, and we'll be doing a stone hood and possibly some other interiors. And this home is up in Michigan.
Cool. Very nice. Thank you.
So here are two more great examples, I think, of stone being used as art. In the home here on the left, these are pieces of stone that were like stacked on steel rods, and they can actually sort of rotate. So it's just creating a way to let natural light into this more private outdoor space. And, it's a piece of artwork. On the right, it's a little bit more traditional application, but we're taking our white chopped stone, combining it with some flat work, creating the X's, and really creating a work of art on a homeowner's garage.
Yeah, it looks like a beautiful church, but I have a couple questions. On the left, the contemporary, are those stone stills and those are stone walls? Is that what you've done there?
Well, these are stone walls, but then these are like stone blocks. And I'm sorry, I don't have a bigger blow up picture of it, but they're like stone blocks that holes were cut in it and they were stacked on top of each other. So giving kind of almost the illusion that you could twist and turn them.
Wow. Wow. Very cool. Okay.
So another trend that I'm seeing is architects and designers are mixing materials and using natural stone for new, expanded, and remodeled outdoor entertainment spaces. So this grand entrance that's out in Colorado features our cream limestone, metal, wood, glass, and I'm sure the owners here can have really great, meaningful conversations around this unique outdoor space. So the top part of this fireplace is metal. You're seeing our cream limestone, the glass doors, metal doors, and then this simply beautiful wood.
Wow.
Making for a really interesting environment.
So is this eventually going to be a seating area, even though it's the front? And again, it's probably a view of the mountains.
I think at some point it will be. This was a project that was done by a counterpart of mine for materials marketing out in Colorado.
Interesting. Wow. Outdoor fireplace. What a statement, huh?
Yeah, I would like that for my front door. So here is a peek at our outdoor courtyard here in Chicago. And I help clients with their outdoor kitchens, their columns and pergolas. As you can see how we also mix metal with stone to create our entry gates off of Kenzie.
Wow, that is a very amazing space. So you must use that a lot when you're working with clients. Do you bring a lot
We
of,
do.
yeah, a lot of landscapers out there and, you know, landscape architects that are working with their clients? Do they use this space as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Absolutely. So we've
what's
got a variety of, our stone pavers and stuff out there, as well as the architectural.
beautiful? And that's where we had our last coffee meet and greet, our first face one given the COVID
Right.
period.
Yeah, absolutely. So with our natural stones, we offer most of them in 2-inch thick exterior pavers in any of our finishes for the exterior uses. And we have recently introduced a line of cobblestones that come in 4 different sizes and in about 10 of our different stones. And we also have a line of granite pavers that can be used here in the exterior, as well as some porcelain pavers from Italy. So it's not necessarily always just natural stone
Sure.
that
Wow.
we can offer. So we're seeing an uptick in stone orders for fire pits. We're seeing an uptick in swimming pool tiles being ordered and columns for pergolas.
Wow, that is great.
So if you're looking for ideas and designs for fire pits, just like with our fireplaces, we have many we can share with you. We have many plans that we can share with you, and these can be done in any of our stone and our stone finishes.
Amazing.
We will work with you to design indoor or outdoor fireplaces, kitchen range hoods, or anything you can imagine. We will provide architectural shop drawings for your approval before fabrication so that you and your client can envision what you'll be receiving. For example, this is a fireplace on the left here that was installed in North Carolina. And next to it, you're seeing a front elevation of what that fireplace was intended to look like. So, we start with the drawings and then you see what the final creation is. So in our showroom, you'll see inspirations for fireplaces and kitchen hoods. We provide the full architectural drawings. Currently, I am working the house that I mentioned earlier in Michigan. I'm working with a powerhouse smart designer who gained inspiration from our kitchen hearth here. We're working together with the architect to design a similar hearth for their kitchen with a full wall-to-wall range hood in our charcoal limestone. And that charcoal limestone will then coordinate with the exterior charcoal chopstone. So hopefully, as we are able to see each other more in person and have these in-person conversations, you'll be able to use our showroom for inspiration for your clients. So then as we move out of our stone room and upstairs, you'll see we represent hundreds of third-party tile vendors. Up here, you will also see one of our more highly carved fireplaces. You'll see an array of our moldings that we offer. In our conference room, you'll see a Sicci's glass conference room. And I don't know if you all recognize the Ferris wheel that was represented in there, as well as some other fun and funky third-party options that we offer. So to conclude, meaningful conversations are about getting to know each other. And thank you for taking your time to join me in this meaningful conversation. I hope you feel like you got to know a bit more about me and a little bit more about materials marketing that will help you create your clients' dreams. And I'd love to open it up to questions.
Yeah, and I'm going to ask a couple questions, and then I don't know if you all want to unmute yourself. I know John Deeney is on the call. He's an outside expert, and there's some guests on the call, Stephanie and Vernon. If you want to unmute yourself, and if you have any questions, and maybe introduce yourself. I'm going to switch from participant sharing, and I'm going to unpin you. So we can all be together. And we're going to do gallery view. And a lot of people are on this call, both going to listen to the recording and then are also muted and not pictured. But Susan, what are you seeing now with COVID? How are you meaningful project collaborations with people during COVID?
A couple of different ways. One way is through things, Zoom meetings like this. I've done, tours of the showroom through Zoom. We are also doing in-person meetings, COVID safe with wearing masks. We highly recommend making an appointment. We are typically here, but not always. We may be out delivering samples or things like that. So we're trying to do it as safely and as much in person and as much as you can touch and feel the products as possible.
Sure. And are you finding that business is still, pretty much, people are looking to invest in their homes. So do you finding this the business, because you have a huge backlog since 1965 of past customers. Are you finding that you're very busy?
Yeah, we are. We're busy. It ebbs and flows a little bit, but we're busy and people are investing in their homes. A lot of it is in the outdoors or in spaces that they can congregate safely.
Right. And are you doing a lot of exterior additions? And like you showed us on those two, like are people using limestone facades for the walls, or are they mostly just doing the trim and the columns?
They're using, in both of those homes, they're using our chop stone as an accent to it. And some of the more contemporary homes, I'm seeing it being very mixed. They're up along the North Shore here. There are homes that are still going up that are a lot of stone on stone on stone. But I think those are the more traditional homes. And as people are transitioning to a little bit more transitional, cleaner line, simpler look, you're seeing more of a mixture of materials. So our stone is a portion of the house.
And how about outside, like retaining walls or fencing off property? And are you doing a lot of that as well?
We're doing a lot of the walls around swimming pools and pool copings and there were some other images of some homes out in Colorado that, we're doing the retaining walls, or putting a facade on the retaining walls and things like that. Yeah.
Great, great. And then one last thing, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you, what you did prior to materials marketing. About you.
Well, prior to materials marketing, the interior design is a second career for me. So I started out in systems development, very technical, detail-oriented background, which is actually very applicable to what I do today. But so prior to materials marketing, I was a kitchen and bath designer for a couple of different design build firms in the Chicagoland area. And, I have a passion for kind of digging into the details. And so there's a lot to be done with designing a fireplace or using stone to, put on the outside of a home, or the architectural elements and those details. So in working with my clients, what you get with me is somebody who's pretty tenacious about making sure that your project goes smoothly.
Wonderful, wonderful. John Dini, do you want to introduce yourself?
Sure. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Great. I will see about the video as well. I have no idea if that will work or not. But John Dini, Electronic Entry Systems, we do all different types of fencing and gates and security access controls. For instance, at the beautiful patio there at Materials Marketing, the gate that separates the patio from the sidewalk there, we put access controls and keypads and locks and things on gates just like that. So great presentation. Thank you very much, Susan.
Thank you, John.
That's great, John. Good to hear your voice. I always love seeing you.
Can you see me or not?
Well, first we saw Hawaii.
Okay.
You've frozen.
Susan, could you see me?
No, I saw Hawaii.
Okay, I'm just having problems. I should probably use my phone because I think that works better with the video. But
Yeah, and for me, Wendy's frozen right now.
yeah, same with me.
I don't know. Is there anybody else who can hear us?
I don't
I
know if
can hear. I can hear. It keeps freezing.
Oh, okay. Is that Stephanie?
I look like an outline too. I don't know what happened to my picture.
Yeah. Well, maybe Stephanie, maybe you can go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Nicholson, and I practice residential and commercial interior design with a focus on hospitality design. And your information was so wonderful, Susan. I can't wait to come visit your showroom.
Oh, thank you. Thank
And
you.
I too am an Indiana University alum.
Oh,
So we have
yay.
we have that in common.
Go
Yeah, that was-
Hoosiers. But I didn't know if very many people would get the relationship to cutters, you know?
Oh, yes.
They're stone cutters.
That was wonderful. I'm looking forward to seeing your showroom in person.
Well, good. I'll look forward to connecting in person. So I don't know if Wendy's still on or not.
I don't. Yeah, I think she dropped off from my view. I was going to mention,
Okay.
Susan. So you're building a wine cellar there in your showroom.
No, I'm working with a designer that's part of Powerhouse Smart that is working on a wine cellar. And
Ah.
so I'm providing the stone floors for the wine cellar as well as a mural for the
Okay.
wine cellar.
Oh, amazing! Really nice.
Oh, hold on, Wendy's calling me.
Oh,
Hi, Wendy.
Can you believe my internet went down?
I don't know, but so we're introducing ourselves. We'll keep you on the phone.
Okay, fabulous. Well, please keep introducing yourselves, and when you're ready, just hit leave meeting. And thank you, Susan. That was really informative. And it's one of those days. It must be, in the stars and moons. So please go ahead.
Okay, great. Do you want to stay on the phone or?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So Stephanie just introduced herself, and then B. Mans. Do you want to take a few minutes to introduce yourself? I don't know if you can hear me. Does John or Stephanie, do you still hear me?
I hear you, yes.
I hear you as well.
Okay, so maybe I think that's it then. There were the four of us, and so
four of you that were actually visible. So the rest of the people are kind of behind the scenes. But thank you.
hi, John. It's Susan.
Oh, hi. I'm just trying to figure out my video.
Well, the technology certainly didn't work so well today. Wendy's off, Stephanie's off, but thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, and I don't know if you were. I was there at the in-person meeting. Month or so ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
Great showroom. Yeah, and it was when you said, I thought you were doing a full-scale wine cellar as part of your showroom.
Oh, I wish I was. Like to fill it with a lot of wine.
Yes, yes. We've actually done gates, you know, because we do custom ornate gates for wine cellars, and even with like security keypads to keep the high school kids out of the expensive.
Right.
Yeah, so that's we do a lot of different kind of custom projects like that things. But
Yeah.
great, great.
So where is your business located, John?
We are in Winnetka is our office, and
Oh, okay.
yeah, and then we have a warehouse, and so we go just like you all over wherever the work is.
Yeah. So I've lived in Winnetka for 35 years.
Oh,
So where in Winnetka do you have just offices there or?
yeah, we offices and some storage and shop space. We're actually in a building right by in Hubbard Woods there across from the gazebo park, you know, the
Oh,
ice
okay.
skating rink there. A lot of people know the Bellows over there and the
Oh, yeah.
Kyoto sushi restaurant. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to the Bellows many times and the bagel place. So are you back in that little alley or do you have a
No,
storefront?
we're actually in one of the offices, there on the second floor, right, kind of right
Oh,
between the bagel and the sushi place. We're on the second floor.
okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. So do you live in Winnetka?
no, I live in Mount Prospect,
Oh, okay. How
but
did you choose to have your offices in Winnetka?
my father started the company, and he was originally an attorney, and his office was there in Winnetka, so it just kind of
Okay.
remorphed the space into this is 1990, 30 years ago when we started. We, you know, kind of changed it into our offices, and we've been there ever since.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Winnetka's had some challenges with their storefronts and all of that, but I would think there'd be some good, like, do you have contacts at Robinson Architecture?
I don't. Are they in Winnetka?
Yeah, they're like literally across the park from you. I
Oh,
would
really?
think that they would be I haven't gotten any business from them yet, but I keep in contact with them as much as I can. But I would think she does some beautiful, beautiful high-end contemporary homes, and I would think, she'd be doing a lot of electrical, systems and stuff like that, entry systems.
Really, that's great to know, because I've not we've been there for so long, but I've not heard of them. I'd love if you have a connection there or something. I'd love it. I don't know if you can introduce me, or otherwise just anybody, you know, if you want to send me their contact information.
Yeah. Yeah, I only know, I've really only got a good connection with this gentleman by the name of Ian there. But why don't, I don't know, do you have like an electronic brochure or something that talks about what you do?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. I can send. We're kind of we just finished our website, which was kind of like almost a year-long project. So I've been spending time on that. But so I've got some basic information about us that I can send. And then we're working on kind of improving that. We're thinking of doing a video, because, you know, just a brief video on us. People like to watch videos. Of course, but yeah, I'll send you something, and let me. I'm going to make sure that I have your contact information.
It's all on the
I'm sure I
Powerhouse
do in the
website.
previous emails that Wendy
Yeah.
has sent out. Yes, I do.
Yeah. Okay. Well, great. I'm gonna sign off.
Yep.
I've got to try to catch up with some stuff. And
Yeah.
anyway, thank you for taking the time. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you so much. It was a really nice presentation, and we'll see you soon, hopefully. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
You too. Bye bye.